Hey guys, so I'm here with Lothar Soliwon today with ZG Worldwide. Today he's going to discuss with us, the ever-going pursuit on what led him to start ZG Worldwide, what ZG Worldwide is all about, and how you can get in touch with him if some of these services that he speaks about it has any interest to you.
So first of all, it's great being here in the Innovation Center right here in downtown Springfield. And we're an innovative company headquartered right here in Springfield. We call ourselves ZG Worldwide Consultants - the Amazon of business consulting. Why do we call ourselves that? Well, we offer a very broad range of solutions, specialized knowledge, and experts in business and management consulting, healthcare, marketing and communications, software, and technology, locally and globally. And don't let the word global throw you, because we offer a great many services geared to small businesses, such as software development for websites, mobile apps, branding, digital marketing, executive coaching, wellness, financial consulting, and many more.
Let me just, so what led you to want to create ZG Worldwide Consultants?
About 3 years ago, I identified a void in downstate Illinois consulting services, in that you could not find a comprehensive global consulting company south of Chicago. In Chicago, there's many large companies that do consulting, but when you looked at the downstate cities, there wasn't one that had any kind of diversity. I mean, there's bits and pieces of consulting all over downstate Illinois, but I wanted to put a lot of things together so it was easier for people to find services they could use. You were asking me, what makes us different? Well, we're similar to some other things. I've mentioned Amazon before. Airbnb was another inspiration for me in forming my company, and Uber. So we have transformed things. They transformed lodging, retailing, and transportation, and I think we're taking part in transforming the consulting business. Everywhere you look in the economy, companies are trying to save money, and we're about saving you money. So I think that's very important to note. And some people are probably wondering, where are we located? ZG Worldwide. What does worldwide mean? Well, first of all, we have about 50 associates worldwide, and about half of these people are in the central Illinois cities of Springfield, Peoria, Bloomington, Decatur, Champaign. So we are, in a way, we're a central Illinois company. We're not really, can't say really a Springfield company, because we have so many people spread out in the very greater Springfield area. If you look at a 90-mile radius of Springfield, and we have a few people in St. Louis. Then again, we're in 10 states, and then we're in a number of foreign countries where we have some very highly educated people in countries like Germany, Japan, and we have people in Shanghai, plus we have people in more third world or developing countries like Ethiopia and Cameroon. So, we have several people in Africa, and it can be difficult to find educated people in Africa. Why send somebody from the United States to do a consulting job in Africa? You got a job, you need something done in East Africa, in Ethiopia or Kenya or whatever. You can hire this person with a lot of experience. He's got an MBA. Why bring this American in when this guy in Ethiopia can probably do it for, a fifth of the cost? I am looking very comprehensively at the whole broad, diverse spectrum to serve both small and large companies, companies in healthcare, government agencies, nonprofit organizations. I keep using the word Amazon because Amazon has a huge diversity of products. And Amazon actually does have some services, but they don't have business consulting services. So I can't call ourselves in direct competition with Amazon, but you are in competition with many large multinational companies like Accenture, and there's companies like Hourly Nerd, but none of these companies have as broad a diversity of skills and knowledge as we do. We have a lot of obscure niche kind of specialties that can be hard to find.
Yeah.
That's why I keep saying I'm looking at the entire spectrum. What I say is make no little plans, like Daniel Burnham did. He reconstructed downtown Chicago at the beginning of the 20th century. He made Chicago look actually kind of like it is in those days. He made no little plans, and I don't want to have little plans either. Okay, there's a lot of companies that have grown quickly, and they just kind of feel they need some guidance, such as executive coaching. We have an executive coach with a neuroscience approach that's got a lot of certifications, done a lot of studying, has a degree in organizational dynamics. Someone may now have 40 people, but never has had a formal training in how to become a leader. What do you do to run a company? These people, they put things together. It's come together quickly, but they feel they need guidance to provide, to be better to their customers, to be better to their staff. So this executive coach can help guide them and kind of feeling, what's missing, what perhaps you can do better. Okay, so someone sees executive coaching on our website. I will get in touch with our executive coach and tell our executive coach that this person is interested in services. Can you speak with them a little while just to get a feel for, if you can serve their needs? And then our executive coach will contact a potential client. They negotiate directly. I don't want to have a bureaucracy like a lot of these talent kind of scout agencies. There's a bureaucracy you have to contend with. The client speaks directly to the service provider. We don't. There's no middleman. You negotiate the pricing together. You determine what the scope of services will be. Then the client pays the coach directly. There's no middle bureaucracy where the money goes here, then it goes there. The money goes direct from client to the provider. And that I can't find another company that's like that on the internet. There's a bureaucracy everywhere. I wanted to avoid it. I was in government for many years, and I wanted to do everything possible to avoid bureaucracy that's not necessary. Sure, I needed a lawyer to do certain things, and CPA and things like that. There's some bureaucratic things I have to do, but if I could find a way to minimize or eliminate bureaucracy, I did that. But for a lot of projects, it may just require a consultant for a few weeks, a month, 2 months. They do the project and they're gone. Why hire an executive coach full-time when this executive coach can do something in a few hours? A per hour basis, yes, you're going to pay more, but they will get the job done and they're gone, and then you can call them back. If you feel you need to talk to them again, they can come back. But you don't have to deal with the costs of all the overhead and the Social Security and health insurance and all that. It just makes life simpler for a company. Or for a lot of another example is creating a website. It's going to, you can hire a web designer, but do you need this web designer full time? No, you can hire this person to do the work. They're gone. They may have to come back to make some changes, but you don't need this person full time. I keep seeing statistics. By the year 2020, 40% of the U.S. workforce will be contingency workers, part-time workers or consultants or whatever. So many companies are figuring out, yes, for some things you need to hire full-time people. You can't get away from it. But other people, there's real peaks and valleys that you can hire a consultant, and it's going to save you a lot of money in the long run. Well, we have taken a different approach. Again, for one thing, we have eliminated a lot of the bureaucracy. We are actually somewhat traditional. We're a combination of traditional consulting combined with the sharing economy and e-commerce. And what I mean by traditional consulting is a lot of there's kind of similar consultants that you just hire one person and that's it, and nobody knows each other, and then the person who's the intermediary in the consulting company doesn't really know how to put it together if you need a team of people. We can help you put together a team of people. Not everybody is an expert in everything. You can't just, in many cases, one person knows this, another person knows that, so that they complement each other. We can put together teams just like a traditional consulting company. If you go to Accenture is one of the largest business consulting company in the world, and they put together teams for you, but at a much higher cost than we do. And they're global. They're in many countries, but we can do it at a much lower cost. And then with sharing economy, by that I mean none of our associates are actually full-time workers of ours. They're all contingency employees that when I find them the work, then they're working. And some of them have a similar arrangement with other companies. And then e-commerce, we do a lot of work very remotely. You just need to lay out a scope of services both the client and the consultant agree on, then you can do it remotely, which is really e-commerce, I think. I just want to say one thing, we'd be glad to talk to you. If you're interested in something, there's really no obligation. We're friendly people, and just let us know what you need. For example, solar power, solar energy systems. That's another thing we do. There's a lot of companies that are looking at perhaps installing solar energy because of all the different tax breaks, depreciation, and so on. It's become very affordable. We'd like to talk to you about what we can do in solar power and a lot of other things. And like you told them, the viewers, our website really has a lot of this information on it. So I don't want to go on and on about what we can offer. We have a billboard up on I-55, ZG Worldwide Consultants, at the McLean interchange. It faces southbound, so if you're on your way to Chicago or Bloomington, if you right past the interchange, if you look to your left, you'll see the ZG Worldwide billboard that's going to be up for a few months.
Well, guys, thanks very much for watching our video here. Greatly appreciated sitting with you, learning more about ZG Worldwide, Lothar. It is an honor to, spend some time with you and all the opportunities that we get. And thank you all again for watching our videos. And